Yo, it's good. I'm about to play the nigga happy right now. Broadcast up. That nigga team is stacked, bruh. Go take a look at his team real fast. How the fuck he get Jalen? You want a 2K? Yo, this nigga got Jalen. He got Mika Fitzpatrick. He got he got Zeke. He got a whole bunch of motherfuckers, dog. I don't know how the fuck he got all these niggas. I feel like whoever the coach is a fake fucking user. How the fuck he get? He got fucking Jalen and he got Jair. This team's stacked, yo. Like stack. This nigga always stay with the stack team, but it's like you be looking and trying to figure out like, okay, well, who don't you got anymore? And you just can't fucking tell. Yeah, I don't wanna be changing my jerseys. I'll be sticking with the regular sets. I'm about to rock these black unis though. I'm come out here in the black joints. Like, you know what I always wanted, yo? I'm fucking olive. Was the olive nines? Yeah, like the green and black. Yeah, that's what they are. Oh, hell no, these ain't it. The fuck is these? They got no. What the OGs? Here you go. This shit's 314 right now. Oh, stick got one. See. Oh. Oh. Trying to think if I want to show this nigga anything. I think I'm 11-1. I lost to Crooklyn early in the year.
Okay, Coach, historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah, Butterfuck is the shit. Y'all ain't had one in so long because of these fucking braces. I got a couple more months. Okay, we reloaded.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
Go!
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that's Elliott, complete. 7 yards there and a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
And the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Now Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at him with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack him because right...
He's got it. That's St. Brown. Touchdown, Packers. Equanimous St. Brown. His 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And they got the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This nigga always got a fucking YouTube stream, I'll tell you that.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, watch the slip. Watch the slip. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Flag. Hey, exit. Hey, gun.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Bravo.
Yeah, he hasn't been looking that good.
21.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. He goes full extension, and he's got it. What a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, that have moved down to an early advantage. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up, loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. He completes this one to Mack. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Garoppolo gives to Breida. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
13.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. They run for it with Breida. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
This is Elliott. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes that.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
65.
On first down, here's Breida. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
12. Hey, Charlie.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Watch the out.
I got this.
Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Here's Breida. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half, as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, the offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Hey, watch the slant. Whip. Watch the whip.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Breida, he'll try the right side. He's got the first down inside the 10. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Matt Breida, touchdown number 22 on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken very short.
They're going to let me fucking pick up somebody.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. On second down, it's Elliott. That second down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. A first down carry by Elliott. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 42 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now it's Rodgers.
Yo, G, they keep tapping the ball down, bro.
That's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, but it'll be second down.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch, either covering like a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Green 18. 54. Mike, 54. Get Mike. 80 weapons.
Patch it, patch it. Check 15, check 50.
Yeah, live.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Hey, Zoo. I got one.
Rodgers to throw once more. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Stick your man, bro.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Check 30. Hey, Delta.
Rodgers again now. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Talking about broadcast.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your...
It got his man complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. PAT up and good by Rosas. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Come on, man, how do you get injured? Yeah, man.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
58, right over there, right over there.
Smooth.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. You don't want that.
Hey, gun. Go ahead. Go ahead.
From the 39, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now a give coming right is Breida. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
I got some
This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Yo,
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I got play
The
ball
first
on
play
too,
of the
yo.
drive there is
I got
incomplete.
play ball on too, man.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, Haywood.
56 to Mike.
Rodgers throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for DJ Moore. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
88. Boxes.
On play action, now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Big knuckle.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Long day. That's got to be a long day. Mike 56.
Hey, team 6. Gun.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Beat him, bro. You gotta beat him, bro.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. This is Breida. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
65, 65.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Flush to his right. This one taken in by the former Baylor Bear, Jalen Hurd. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here we go.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Breida. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. 14 yards. Good for a Packer first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
Yo, look, Gina, keep slapping
it's
the
incomplete.
ball. Is
It's
this
always
the way
about who's going to win on first down,
The
the offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, Actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
56. Mike, 56.
Alpha.
56.
And again, it's Rodgers. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
61, matchbox lights.
Check 3, check 3.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. D Ford. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 180.
Get ready.
They run with Breida.
You ain't going nowhere.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They run again with Breida. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Here we go. 180.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field. Defense.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And an alley to run. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Going to throw again. That was complete to Elliott. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
50. Hey, you block over here.
56. Mike, 56 right there.
Rodgers now on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That's good for 28 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Move 58.
56. Come to my work.
We won't.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
One man in the backfield. That's Elliott on 2nd and goal.
Back north. Hey, orbit.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Here's Elliott. Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Hey, 88. Hey, exit.
Running with Elliott. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 12 on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Here's Bailey now for the extra point.
That bullshit ass catch like fucking 5 fucking picks.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
God damn, bro. Like, how many chances you gonna get in
Brown
there,
now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Why are they not going for the pick?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Lambeau.
Here we go.
It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Niners on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, alert! 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 I got you.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. A critical error there in a tight game to the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
You better be afraid of me. You better be. Lock.
Too far down the fucking
Now we give running left is Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Watch out. All right, D, let's go. All right, D. Check 31.
One, Omaha.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Fuck yeah, you got Jalen, Jair.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Elliott on first down, going to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play there, second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll run with Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Drop him in the saw squat to play underneath that fucking post. I knew he was gonna go back. Anytime he motion out, he's going for that post. So you see, he bumps him right on it.
On now is the Packers punter. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Yo, you seeing that shit?
21.
Now Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Here we go.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now a give to Breida. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
21. Here we go. 5.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory.
Man, alright, dog. Come on, man. How many fucking drop picks I had, man?
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Packers, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's a rare misstep as they'll drop to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.
Already in the animation.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So you make you upset. And then he fucking, like, all things he fucking losses me to get in the red zone. Nah, yeah, I looked at it on my YouTube. I seen how he beat him. It would have been hard for you to make that throw and that comeback because the way you got to be on the short hash to get it up because he would have been able to cut underneath of it. If I was on the left hash and he was pressing like that, I ain't know he manned up. I ain't really think he was manning up, but he is a man up motherfucker. He like to man up a lot of people. If I would have realized that, I could have went through my the spread joint, but I could have run it out of that too. I see, run a comeback and I could just bullet pass it up. But on the short side of the field, like you need the hash to be on the same side as that comeback. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I was supposed to hit this nigga right here. Yeah, I should have hit D-ball right there. What was that pass that he had, guys? I got some bullshit pass. That shit's bad, man. I'm not a bad guy. Yeah, good luck. If he gonna run this shit again, this shit's bad. I'm trying to look for that pass he had got him, yo. I could have probably hit. I probably could have hit him right there. I probably could have passed it to the right. Forgot he had fucking Jalen. Jalen just playing on the inside and that shit. Oh, make that catch. Let's see if I can. That shit's bad. Everything's bad right there. I knew he was gonna go for outright. Outright was bad. Everything's bad. I'm trying to pass, yo. I think this is it. Man, that's right here, man. Come on, man. That's hell, Jaquinski. Big as hell. He does nothing. He just they give me the wrong guy. That's why, man. I'm right there. I'm playing the well route. Everything else is bad. Playing the well route and I click on, they give me hell. They give me the wrong guy. But see, if I was able to, yeah, they gave me the wrong guy. I can't pinch Jaquinski right there. I need to have Jaquinski. Yeah, I need to put more right here so he have more speed there. I can click off and get there. That's cool. His whole if he runs that against me, that shit's bad. Cause I can bag that. Cause all he tried to do on that single back shit is he try to bounce us out to the right every time. He can't run to the left because he ain't a strong side. And my linebacker is coming straight off that side. So he can't bounce it to the left. So what he try to do, he try up and try to bounce it right. So all I do is just like I play hard flats because he like to get this little out route. And the reason why I go to the cover on that one. I was playing the cover three, but I was using man line. So he can like I don't know. For some reason it felt like man, you might need to go man line with these cover threes out of the 3-4 bear to stop some of these runs. But once I went man line, I just manned up the right side and I hard flat it and see what he does. If he motions out that outside receiver, he's trying to hit the slant or the post, and he has like a little hitch route from Ezekiel Elliott. But when you play that 3-4 bear cover three, it has a three rec hook. So since the three rec hook plays on the side where the most receiver is, where that slant post and little hook route from the running back, he automatically plays the running back. So all I gotta do is play the slant. Everything else is bagged. So that formation is bagged. He can't beat me with that. It's just I can't have my niggas dropping that many picks, dog. Like that's like three drives of drop picks. Like those have to be intercepted. Oh, I already know this nigga probably gone. Like they gotta be like at least go for the pick, bro. They just slapping the ball down. I don't understand that part. Like why are you slapping the ball down like you got the motherfucking line of scrimmage? Oh, this nigga going for 8 weeks. Oh my god. Stat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll be back for like the Super Bowl. Fuck. Who else forgot? Who else forgot to put out here? So that's why I don't play the game, man. This shit just it's fucking annoying, yo. It really is, G. This shit's annoying, bro. You just heard my fart over this motherfucking YouTube. That was my fart and shit that popped up. That was the oh shit. You get BJ. Fuck, man. I can't understand nobody. Fucking pick that. Losing Fred Warner is bad. That's a hurt piece because he had 85. Fuck. I'm gonna have to pick D4 right there now. Yeah, D4. You got to go there. Solomon, you going to move to left hand. Trash ass game, man. You going to move to right outside linebacker. I can't. Nah. I like to put Solomon on the outside. Fucking. Oh my god, bro. He 10-3. I'm 11-12. Who do I resign, man? Who do I resign? Damn, bro, you want a lot of fucking money to be an 80 overall in normal development. What the fuck? Fuck you, man. This nigga Aziz Ashazer. Nigga won 5 years. Fuck, yo. That's a tough decision. Alright, fuck it. Do I sign Jason Verrett, though, man? That's what we look at. Training. Oh, look at this draft real fast. He ain't really touched it. Try some of them out. Let me make sure I got my pick. Damn, yo, did I re-sign Sherman? Sherman good money, though, yo. Alright, re-sign a Kilo. his motherfucking cornerbacks was hawking fucking Brady. Anytime I did break something, he was hawking the shit out of me. Like, what the fuck? Jair got 92. He got 95 speed. He got 92, 94. Savage got 94. Minka got 92. This nigga's got dumb backs. Jack is a linebacker, you know. Shelby. I can't let Algier go. Let me sign my linebacker next. Bro, I'm not giving you 4 years though. Alright, you want 5 years. Let me see. 3.42 divided by 5. You want 6.8 over. So if I give you that over 3, it'll be 20. Get that over 3, it'll be 20. I'll up the bonus. How about that? That would take only 3 years. No stylist. This fucking idiot, man. Oh, G. These niggas, man. God damn. Tell you, man. Can't play this game too long, yo. Word. Yo, he'll be struggling to get these niggas. How niggas. Like, you make niggas pay up front, so you ain't gotta deal with that bullshit. Do he give niggas money back if they decide to leave? Oh, okay. That's smart. Like, fuck that, nigga. Don't leave that shit in my hands. What time is it? Hey, bro, hold on. I'm about to hop on this call fast. No stylist. Yo. Yeah, I'm gonna need that second round pick from the Seahawks. It's gonna come in handy. This nigga boss man be fucking with the heights and everything, dog. This nigga done made a 6'5" safety. I'm like this guy here. Yo, any games coming tonight? I wonder if there's anybody worth watching. I gotta update my fucking Cody, man. Your Cody still running strong? Yeah, I gotta update my shit. Update that Cody. Rocky, is it a reason why you sitting right here in front of me? Do I owe you some money? I don't think I do. What are you talking about? What that nigga mean? I said, well, he be out. He just getting you back for the days he used to probably do. You probably did the same shit. Like, nigga, you used to use my motherfucking car. You like, yeah, I'm right around the corner, nigga, out downtown somewhere. Can't believe I lost to that bum ass nigga. No stylist. You see, San Fran fucking fired they TV analyst. Yeah, nigga said Lamar Jackson is good at the option because he can hide the ball because of his dark skin. Yo, these niggas hair, yo. Yo. Yo, they just say some of the nuttiest shit. And yeah, I think fucking Marv Albert was fucking drunk last night, yo. I'm watching the Clippers and who was the Clippers playing last night? It was the Clippers and Clippers and Blazers, right? And like Paul George comes down and hits a three. And he's like Carmelo with another three. Melo's been doing real good, since he's been back on his return. I'm like, nigga, that was clearly motherfucking uh Paul George. And then the next time down and shit, he was like, oh, let me see what I wrote. I put it in my chat. I'm like, yo, is this nigga tripping? Here it is. Yeah, the next time he comes down, he's like Zubac with the block. And he's like, I'm like, it was clearly fucking Whiteside that had the block though. I'm like, yo, how's he mixing these niggas up? And like Zubac now has 3 blocks in the night. I'm like, yo, nigga, that's fucking Whiteside. Yo, he was really tripping though. I'm like, this nigga fatigued or some shit? Is he tired? You out here delusional than motherfucker. Exactly. But then I was thinking like, all right. And I can skip you if you say Melo and Paul George because it was Melo that was sticking Paul George at the time. But then you mix up Whiteside with Zubac. I'm like, hold up, brother. You tripping out here. Bugging the fuck out. All right, bro. You said you about to dip in a little bit. All right, just hit me up a little later and shit. I'm about to get on this stove, cook something up. All right, peace.